Hey guys, this is HomeGirl from the Hamptons here, and basically coming to you this morning, and I'm happy, smiling. Smiling makes me feel good. So, yesterday we started a new list of some things that we need to do to be happy, and now we're on the list of the 10 things that we must quit to be happy. And yesterday we talked about procrastination and just procrastinating. Don't do that, because you will not be happy procrastinating with your goals. You got to get started with something. I mean, it's just like, if you're cleaning up your room, you want to clean up your room or clean up the house, and you keep saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and you never do it. If you just take baby steps, clean up, wash the dishes, and then, sit down or come back, and then next day, mop the floor, before you know it, things will be done. But stop procrastinating, because that's something that will take away your happiness, because you're not getting close to your goals, and time is not waiting for anyone. So that's what we talked about on yesterday. And the second thing that I want to talk about that you must quit, and you gotta quit making excuses and blaming others. Wow. Making excuses and blaming others. If you find yourself always just saying, well, if it wasn't for this, then I could do that, and I'm this way because such and such happened to me, or on this job, they don't do me right because this one does this and this one does that and this one does the other. You're not going to be happy. And you got to stop blaming others and making excuses, and you have to start taking some responsibility on yourself. Yes, we are thrown into situations and circumstances that we don't necessarily we don't necessarily feel are fair to us. But the one thing that we have in this United States of America is a democracy and free will. We have free will. We have a choice. And in every situation, circumstance, there is a choice that we can make. I learned this at my church as well. So this is just like Bible study to me. But blaming others, it doesn't do anything except for you give your power away to that person or to that situation. You don't want to give your power away. You want to more or less hold your own power. If things are happening to you, I'll use an example on a job, and you feel that you're being treated unfairly, or that the other person that you're reporting to, they don't do anything on the job and you're doing all the work. Well, you have a choice in that matter. Number one, you can go and start looking for another job. Or number two, you can find out basically, what do I need to do so that I can be that person that doesn't do as much work as I'm doing here. So you have a choice in the matter. That's just one example of it. If, say for instance, you're saying, well, I'm not where I am in life today because my mother did this and my mother did that, and my mother wasn't there for me, or my father wasn't in my life, or I didn't have a father in my life, or this, that, and the other. Yes, that is unfortunate that those things happen. But again, there is some responsibility upon yourself. Stop blaming them. It did happen. We're sorry that those things did happen, but you got a choice to get up and do something about it. You have a choice to push yourself to do something about it. If you just sit there and you wallow in that, blaming others and making excuses, then you're kind of responsible for, what comes out as well, because you're doing nothing. You're choosing to do nothing about it except for have a pity party and make excuses and blame others. Do not give away your power, because you have power over your life. You have power as to what you can do and what you can choose. If you're in a relationship and that relationship is not working for you, or you're, God forbid, being abused in that relationship, you got a choice in that mess. Stop blaming. Well, they're they're doing this to me because such and such, and I'm this way because that way, and I'm allowing this to happen to me because of this, that. You got a choice in that. You gotta take your power back. It may take a long time, or may take be hard for you to do, but you can do something. Okay. I'm going to use myself as an example. I've had situations where I've been in jobs where I didn't particularly care. I felt that I was doing all the work, that the person that I was supporting was basically doing nothing, and that I was more or less doing her job and making her look good. So what did I do about it? I stopped blaming her. I stopped making excuses. And I found out basically, what do I need to become her? What do I need to do to become that person? And I did become that person. Okay? So that's just a very, very short general example that I gave. But the point that I'm trying to make is that by making excuses and by blaming others, we're just making ourselves unhappy. We're not getting anywhere. Things are not changing, and I just want to encourage you that you do have a choice in the matter. You need to start looking at yourself and saying, hey, what can I do about this? Am I allowing this to happen to me? Am I allowing this? Is there a way? I can't allow. Nothing can happen to me unless I allow it to happen. So take that power back, and whatever it is, be that a job, be that a home situation, be that your own personal situation with something going on within you, be that you're trying to better yourself from an educational standpoint, you're trying to be health-wise. Stop making excuses, stop blaming others, and look at yourself and do something about it yourself. Make the choice. Choose what's right for you. Don't allow things to happen to you that you don't want to happen to you. Because if you do, then you're almost just as responsible as whatever the situation or whatever the person is doing to you. So stop blaming others. Stop making excuses. As they say, put on your big girl panties, and let's be adults about this, and let's move forward. Okay, this is kind of a tough tough one. I had to go through this myself with me, because I was doing blaming others, making excuses, and I just had to stop and say, hey, you can stop this. You have control over this. So don't let it happen to you. Take your power back. Say no more. Okay? This is HomeGirl from the Hamptons. Please, if you have a comment, feedback, you don't agree with what I'm saying, or if you do agree, let me know. A lot of you are viewing the post, but on the page, on HomeGirl from the Hampton page, there is a button that says like. Up at the top on the entire page, there's a button that says like. Please like my page, okay? And I do have a HomeGirl from the Hamptons YouTube channel. Please go to that channel and check out the videos, and make comments and like on the videos. Thank you so much, and do have a blessed day. And as always, peace.